गाइस हाय वेलकम टू माय चैनल। मैंने अभी ये गेमिंग स्ट्रीम्स डालनी स्टार्ट करी हैं। कुछ मैंने वीडियोस डाले हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा लाइक नहीं है मेरे पास। तो पहले मैं ये इस टाइप के गेम डालता था। अब मैंने नया एपेक्स लेजेंड शुरू किया, तो मुझे स्ट्रीम करने में प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी। मुझे बहुत चॉपी स्ट्रीम मिल रही थी और बहुत अच्छी क्वालिटी नहीं थी, अटक रहा था, बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही थी। तो अभी मैं आपको बताऊंगा हाउ you can do this, how you can actually manage the streams and everything, if it's a high system, and if you have a very low PC with not a very nice graphic or anything. So मैंने इसका एक पहले एक वीडियो किया था जिसमें I showed you how the stream actually looks like, the final video, and I'll just show you now. So you see, this is the quality of the video, and let me just go to 1080.
Yeah.
Now this is a scaled version.
बहुत ही ज़्यादा tough है.
Let me just turn down the volume. So this is actually a scaled version. Basically my game is 1600 by 900, but it's 1080p like you're saying, so it's 1980 by 1080, and you see the quality, it's fine. I mean, it's manageable, and there are no big frame skips or so. I mean, it's a usable stream, I would say. If you do not have a very high spec PC, then it's something that is doable. Now I'll just show you how. Yeah, if you see, it's working, and let's see a different frame where you probably the player is moving, so probably you'll see a better output. Yeah, if you see it here, yeah. So if you see, if I'm walking, it's not a very choppy stream like you get from the Streamlabs. So I'll just tell you what I'm using here. I'm using for this stream that I'm doing right now, I'm using OBS, and even for the game capture I did use OBS. And I'll just show you what my settings are. So this is my display capture that I'm using right now, and this is my game capture settings that I was using earlier, right? And not anything, nothing specific here. So game capture works fine in OBS, but when you use Streamlabs, it's pathetic. I mean, it does not work at all. And if you see the settings that I have right now, so you just go in output. I'm using 6000 kbps. My network connection is fine. It's just that my graphic card is GT 730. So if and I'm using a software encoding. If you're using a graphic card encoding, so basically what happens is when you play a game, it takes about 100% of your graphic card if it's a high spec game. My graphic card is GT 730 and it's about 4 GB. So what happens is people actually recommend that use the hardware encoding instead of the software. But what I noticed is that when you do not have a very high performing graphic card, it will give you a lot of frame strip. You have a lot of freezed frames you'll see in this in the stream, and the stream would be very choppy. And this 6000 kbps, it depends, the bit rate, it basically depends on the network connection quality that you have. So I have a nice 200 mbps connection. I could bump it up, but just because if you have to create that sort of frame, you also need a good graphic card. With software you can bump it up to probably 8000 or 10,000. That's it that I'll recommend. Audio bitrate is 160 because frankly it's a low spec PC, and yeah, that's about it. So once you do this and you do the streaming, it should work fine. And yeah, stream is YouTube HLS. I'm not sure what is the difference between HLS and then there is another version, but this one is the latest one. All other things are fine, and the video, basically the base resolution, I've set it to 1920 by 1080. It's not that, it's 1600 by 900, but basically my system's resolution is this. So what happens is, and it was only giving me another option of 720, so it will not matter, I would say, that much. Downscale filter is by cubic, sharpen scaling, something, whatever it is. I'll probably flip around with these settings, but this is the setting that I have right now seem to be working for me. So I thought probably I'll record it and I'll share it with everyone, because a lot of people are struggling with this, specifically when it comes to Apex Legend. So and I'm new to this game, I'm pathetic right now, I do not have a lot of topics, so I probably thought this would be something that would be usable for everyone. So yeah, that's about it. No other setting, those are the only settings that you need to follow. And yeah, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel and show your support, so that I get the encouragement to make such more such videos. In case you have any doubts, do drop in a comment. I'm a software engineer, so probably if it's something about the settings or anything about the hardware or software, I'll be able to answer that better. But gaming is something I liked as a child. I used to play retro games. I tried my hand on a bit of Call of Duty and games like that, Dragon Ball Z Fighter. And this is one challenging game that I found. Basically, I've not been able to kill anyone in this game as of now, but yeah, I'm still at it. I'll probably get a bit more better, and this is something that I always thought probably I like. So I need your encouragement. Do subscribe my channel. Do let me know if you have any questions, and probably I'll get back to you.